Good day, everyone. My name is Arindra Putri Dita Kusumawardani, and in this video, I will explain to you about the advocacy issue in Sulli law or Sulli Act that happened back then in 2019 in South Korea. The table of content of this presentation is first the background, second one the advocacy, and the third one is the progress. The first one, the background, the death of Choi Sulli and Keep Up Idol after a long history of malicious comment or cyberbullying is what became the initiator of the law. Sulli was a 25 years old actress who made her debut when she was only 11 years old and joined the Keep Up girl group F8 at the age of 15 and then leaving the group in 2014 reportedly due to malicious and unfounded online attacks. Ironically and tragically, she was most recently the host of a TV show trying to educate the people about the harms of cyberbullying and even reading out loud some of the online comments that she has had to deal with. And then the next is the advocacy. And the response to the social outrage, Sulli law or Sulli Act, been introduced in South Korea's National Assembly in early December 2019. While the exact language isn't available, the bill already carries high expectation to serve as a panacea to that many else attribute to the prevalence of cyberbullying and its malevolent effect on those bullied. The new Alternative Party, a recent offshoot of National Assembly representatives who have left the majority Democratic Party of Korea, having their own opinion and have announced that the solid death is nothing less than a social murder. The press compete in clickbait marketing by taking advantages of the daily life of a young person, and the portal sites let it go on without doing anything. The countless cyberbullying under the guise of the freedom of the press trampled on the solely human dignity. Now it's time to establish a societal solution to such inhuman culture in line with Korea's reputation as an internet superpower. And also there is back then in 2007, when there was a dawning understanding that cyberbullying was becoming a problem, the National Assembly passed a law that mandated that the people real identities be validated through their social registration numbers and actual names used in any posting or other online activities. The driving rationale behind this law that was online anonymity afforded a lack of transparency and accountability that gave a risk to irresponsible behavior by netizens. However, the law had little impact on people's online behavior except for increasing cyber attacks on portal sites or telecommunication companies that were now storing people sensitive personality identifiable information or SPII that include social registration number. Also, on one problem case, on one particularly high profile breach, affect up to 70% of South Korean citizens. And then in 2012, the Constitutional Court declared that the main parts of the law is unconstitutional, giving it a quick death. And then the progress of the law itself, following the Sulli passing in 2019, the lawmakers that proposed a bill known as the Sulli Act or Sulli Law that aimed to counter malicious comment. However, it wasn't able to be passed through the full session before the end of the 20 National Assembly at the time. And one news source, E-Daily, said that it's essentially off the table now. The outlet also could search in the political sphere as saying, in order for the Sully Act to pass, it needs to be proposed again to the following National Assembly and passed through the full session. And however, there are currently no assembly member that will propose a bill about that again, and interest in it has already dropped as well. IPIREL also report that there are also mixed opinion online about the sudden of the common feature after as it is implemented after the death of Sulli. Some netizens agree with the measure and then say it is the best way to reduce exposure to malicious comment, and then on other hand are netizens that are skeptical about it and say that the matter will be dealt with it if the portal appoint more staff to monitor comments, or that disassembling the comment is only a temporary fix. Some are also calling for an end to the display of real-time search word ranking, which can lead to a lot of comment or cyberbullying. Sadly, this law should have been able to help and should be passed at the time, and then help those people that in need of protection of malicious comment and cyberbullying. And if we see the news now in South Korea, we can still see that there is a lot of celebrity or influencer taking their own life because of malicious comments and cyberbullying. Like Kim In Hyuk, a professional volleyball player, was found dead at his home in Suwon on February 4th, a day before the death of Choi Jang-mi, a popular live streamer between known as PG Jami. South Korean government South Korean government is now under mounting pressure again to crack down on cyberbullying after the appearance of this athlete and YouTube influencer who were relentlessly abused online again and again. And I think if the Sulli law was passed in 2019, this can be prevented. So, and I hope that the government can bring back again this bill to be legalized, and maybe helping those celebrity and influence, and then preventing this thing to happen again and again. And then that's all my presentation video today. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.